All right. I think we should be live. I think we should be up and running. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another One Piece Manga Chapter live stream, live reaction. We are here from a break week. Hopefully, the boy Oda holds us down. Hopefully, Oda holds us down and he jumps right back into this backstory. One Piece Chapter 1115. Let's get locked and loaded. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Get notified for more content that I put out, as well as subscribe, like, comment, all of that. So without any further ado, let's get into Chapter 1115 of the One Piece. Let's get into it. All right. Cover story. Yamato. Oni Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 5. Getting a bento from Hiyori and Otoko. Look at Yamato looking kawaii with the little cheese. Toko making some onigiri. All right. It's cute. It's cute. Let's get to it. The flower capital. Want Nani? Oda. Nah, Oda about to cook. Not him about to really bring up that Yamato's on this journey. Maybe right now, right? Maybe he's about to bring up Yamato's on this journey right in the chapter for the cover story. Oh, shit, boy. Are we about to get another Mads type situation? The flower capital Wano. The news shakes Wano, too. It's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. Now, you may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate. We found the snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. So you were a pirate, Joy Boy. Just like Luffy. Look at Momonosuke. You know of him, my lord? Yo, they really gave Shinobu the slimming. They really gave Shinobu the slimming treatment. Slim gal them. Slim gal Shinobu. All right. A jail cell in the G4 Naval Base. Nah. Oda cooking. They back? Joy Boy. Who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kid? Ex-fake Luffy. Tomorrow Black. This nigga decided to become the Kid Pirates and end up still getting packed up. Once a kid pack, always a kid pack. Duh. The man's already dead. That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah, I'm clearly a million times tougher than this Joy Toy. It's Joy Boy, boss. Yo, bringing back Tomorrow Black and the Sabaody hooligans. Oh, God, Oda, you on some shit right now, boy. Do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs, but their combined narrative clearly chronicles an unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past. During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy, the organization now known as the World Government. Wait, isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. Vegapunk! They mad. They mad, boy. They mad. Back then, they were merely the allied powers. A temporary coalition consisting of 20 separate kingdoms. These niggas is mad. They fucking mad. Yo, they so mad right now. It can be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose the formidable faction to which Joy Boy belonged. I'm afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me, so I do not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies. Red hair, what's good, fam? What's good, fam? My God. I can, however, say that this was a war, that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies. I mentioned earlier that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization. Zo, New World. There goes Zunisha. One so advanced that it is hard to believe it existed over 900 years ago. The weapons that existed during this century-long struggle are far beyond our modern science. That's amazing. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Oh, boss. There go Foxy. Foxy. Oh, boss, you're making me hungry. Such technology is baffling even to a genius such as myself. He's so big-headed. And therein lies our problem. Labo Shadow. Gotcha. Stussy. Huh? It's me. Edison? They go Kaku. Lower the barrier and hightail it out of there. But I can't. What if something would have happened to the Straw Hat crew? I'm gonna be straight with you. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when there are monsters on the island who can ignore it. Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. We've done all we can for them. I'm sure they'll make it out somehow. How much longer, Jinbei? You know what makes Jinbei carrying Zoro funny? Is that it keeps Zoro from getting lost, too. Like, this keeps Zoro on task. Woof. Which is jokes in itself. How much longer, Jinbei? My apologies. We're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. I'm gonna assume that that's Nami. Yep. Now hurry up. They're moving their ships to blockade the northeast coast. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water after all this. That's good to hear. I was worried Stella would never forgive me if I let them get caught. As if. Now get your ass out of there. But I don't know what to do with myself. Huh? Now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. Stussy. Stussy. Look at Kaku. Don't let him use his sword. This geezer can cut anything. Yo, they all putting in work. We got Sanji and Bonnie out here. And the Giants is yoking Broski up. They got son by the tail. They say, yo, cook him. My son, the man of Wano himself, my son Ethan Barron. This geezer can cut anything. Sense the living voices. Bonnie. Whoo! Bonnie, get down. Frankie with the clean save. Frankie. Ow. My son Frankie out here. Nah, Frankie is getting MVP awards this arc. But boy, thank God she made herself small. Sheesh, bro, cut the whole mass of the head. Light. I can't maintain distorted future for very long. Oh, so she can't even stay like that long. She gotta fully under transform. Okay, good to know. The voice century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. There goes the robot Zunisha. How much do you intend to say, Vegapunk? Oh, this nigga is in the sky. This nigga is walking on air. They are fucking big mad. They about to nuke the whole island, bro. They nuking the whole island. This is going to be a nuclear option right now. A buster call? Nah, they about to use with their powers combined. They are the Gorosei planets. They literally are about to go crazy right now. And it's nuclear, guys, not nuclear. The fact that you say nuclear, it kills me. Look at how it's spelt. New, clear. Do you say clear or do you say killer? I don't know. Let me know. All right. How much do you intend to save, Vegapunk? He's leaving. There are too many life forms up here. This nigga. Yo! Ethan Barron! But the aftermath has had grandeur consequences. Yo! This nigga cleared the whole dome. Boy. Oh my God. Nuclear, yeah, we used to know him too. This Ray is wildin'. Oh my God. Bro cleared the whole top. The wake of the ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never healed. What the? Oh my God, the Seraphim. Hold on. The Seraphim. If all the Vegapunks die and the Stella dies, that means these Seraphim is going straight to the Gorosei, right? Am I tripping? Because Bonnie only has control of the Pacifistas, not the Seraphims, right? Not sure. Somebody could totally clear that up for me. But even the Seraphim look confused. Bubble. In a bubble. What? All these agents falling down. We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous, most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. Isn't that a bit obvious? Yeah, everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That is common knowledge to us now, but it wasn't like that 1,000 years ago. A cataclysmic, oh my God, English, oh my God, a cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century, and the ancient world was swallowed by the ocean. We are now living atop the remnants, continental fragments of the land masses that once were. Okay, this is not things that we were not kind of aware of before, but, you know, this is giving that the world was just one big continent, one big Pangea, which, you know, a lot of people have been saying that. So let's see where this goes. Say what? Like, it's not that different from our world. The world of a millennia ago sleeps, unseen, at the bottom of the ocean. I know it is hard to believe on my word alone, but there really were multiple vast continents back then. This is insane. Hey, Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The whole world's at stake. Fill me in later. I've got to check on the tangerine orchard. Nojiko! This change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored. A feat that seems nigh impossible, but it makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. What? You're kidding. 200 meters? All right, because I'm an idiot, I need to do a conversion. 200 meters to feet. 656 feet. So that's 0.12 miles. Nah, they cooked. They cooked. They cooked. That's wicked, bro. What? You're kidding. 200? A warship's only 60 meters tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to this crap. We have work to do. The Seraphim and all those imprisoned Cypherpole agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We've got to rescue them. Did you hear that? His tall tales keep getting taller. The old farts lost his marbles. What a joke. Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. That mountain is around 200 meters. You're saying something that tall would be submerged? That's awful. How many people died? That begs the question, how and why did such a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. Nope, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Emu. Since Emu is on some sea shit, hates devil fruits so much and hates the idea of them that he is trying to flood this whole world so they are absolutely just completely powerless to stand against him or them. Something like that. It's got to be the reason why he's trying to flood it. Because the more water there is, the more devil fruit users struggle. And the D itself, being a complete natural enemy of the celestial dragons, Emu himself, essentially, I don't know. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was a man-made calamity. Look at the Gale La. War 7. We news, big news. You can't be serious. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there will be records denoting early warning signs several centuries earlier. It was a severe world-altering event after all. But all my research into meteorology, geology, ecology, and atmospheric science confirm that there was no such natural buildup. It is impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously within the span of a mere 100 years. Meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept, but that disaster 800 years ago was caused by an ancient weapons technology capable of sinking the world. The Gorosei is big fucking mad, bro. The Gorosei is big fucking mad, bro. And that very same firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. In other words, the Great War which ravaged the world during the Void Century is still ongoing. The genius sheds light on a forgotten history. End of the chapter. And Emu is big mad. The boy is mad. He's mad. Emu is big mad. All right. So, at this point, I want to say Oda's cooking, right? And Oda is cooking something right now. But at the same time, I really just want to say Vegapunk is cooking right now. That boy, Chef Vegapunk. I'm changing the name of the stream. Chef Vegapunk is cooking. Continental Fragments, chapter 1115, guys. So, we start with the cover story. We have Yamato on a little pilgrimage still. Volume 5, getting a bento box from Hiyori and Otoko. Kawaii. Kawaii des, you know, something light. Yamato cheesing, smiling. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then we still stay in Wano when the chapter begins. Oda, what are you doing? Now, granted, in this chapter, we do hop around to multiple places around the world because Vegapunk's message is being heard around the world. So we start off in Wano. We got your boy Kinemon. We got your boy Momonosuke, Shinobu. Your boy Tama. Eating some kimidango or something on a little stick. Momonosuke knows the name Joy Boy, so he's saying like, oh, so you were a pirate, Joy Boy, just like Luffy. And Kinemon's like, how you know that name? How you know that name? So that's cool to see. Now we cut to Damaro Black, the ex-fake Luffy, who's in a naval base in G4, dressed as an imposter Captain Kidd, packed up in jail in G4. Couldn't even make it to Impel Down. Once a kid pack, always a kid pack being smoked on, as you always will say. He trying to be funny, he trying to be cute, like, oh, what's a joy toy? Like, come on, bro. Take this message for realsies. Vegapunk's going about his message about how he was able to get, you know, access to poneglyphs, and it tells a great history about this great war. And it's like narrative chronicles, like he's going through it, right? He's letting people know that Joy Boy faced what we know now as the world government. So you see the Marines like, wait, what? He was a pirate? And then like, all right, cool. I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, oh, those 20, you know, people, those 20 allied powers came together, and they consist of like the 20 separated kingdoms or whatever came together to try to take down the army that Joy Boy amassed. But what's wild is that it took that many nations. It took that many people to come together to take down Joy Boy's army. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet is upon us. The Joy Boy Grand Fleet must have been something bananas. Now it almost makes me think that Luffy's dream is to drain all the water in the world or some stupid shit like that. Like, I wish there was no more water or no more seas so everybody can have a big party or some shit like that. Now I think that that's Luffy's dream. So the Marines are now, you know, kind of questioning themselves. We see Dorian, Broggy, and Luffy still running from Timon and Pumbaa. Well, Pumbaa specifically. Timon, now I'm going to call him Timon. He is big mad. The way that the girls say are fuming in this chapter about Vegapunk exposing this information, hot. They are fucking hot, bro. So Vegapunk also then delves into saying that Joy Boy, you know, amassed this alliance and was from this great kingdom that had sciences that he could never even imagine. Like, it was a fantastical civilization. We see Zunisha walking through, and the Minks listening to what's going on and saying like, oh, you know, because, you know, Zunisha obviously was a ally of Joy Boy, so that's why we're cutting to that. But at the same time, we're learning like, yo, 900 years ago, the science that they had was something special. You know what I mean? It was something that Vegapunk could never imagine, far beyond his understanding. Way, way far beyond it. So, we also cut to your boy Foxy. Listen, I know some people be hating on Foxy, but I'm kind of a fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Foxy. It's funny. Sometimes these funny characters just do it for me, bro. And then you know what it is? It's this One Piece like short. I think something of Nebulandia. I like Foxy in it. It's kind of funny. Let me take a break though. Let's read Red Hair's comment. I checked into it. 200 meters of water would flood our planet. And mind you, they rise it whenever they can. So it's over 200 meters water. So yeah, planet is massive. It's clipped for us. It's clipped for us. So yes, confirm. If the sea rises 200 meters, it's over for us. But yeah, as Vegapunk is talking about, you know, there lies the problem with like us not having the same science and us not knowing what happened all these centuries ago. We cut to Stussy, which like this scene with Kaku kind of watching Stussy get a confirmation from Edison saying like, yo, it's clip for us, Stussy, you need to get out of there. And Stussy was okay with sacrificing herself for Stella. You know what I mean? And it's kind of sad because Stussy had this idea well, not this idea, but more like was thinking to herself, which, calls back to earlier before, like you say, like what makes you real, what makes you humanity is entirely up to you or entirely up to perception, where Stussy didn't really think of herself more than just a clone, and Stussy kind of having this vulnerable moment saying like, oh, so like what is my purpose now? What am I to live for? I feel empty for the most part. And Saint J. Garcia is also big mad in this scene, right? But Edison's like, just get off this island, take the barrier down. The barrier is useless when we got monsters like this in here who are probably gonna nuke us. Like, they can just ignore it. So we've done all we can. Let's just believe in the Straw Hats. We got Zoro we got Jinbei carrying Zoro as Nami's barking on them and shit like that. Thankfully, Jinbei's keeping Zoro from getting lost, because leave it up to Zoro, he's not making it back to the ship. So hopefully we're about to get off this island. There's a blockade being made on the northeast coast that Nami's letting us know about. This chapter is really just packed with so much shit. Honestly, it's quick. Like, Oda's not playing, because the fight is still going on while this information is happening. Like, it's like just narrating voiceover. Like, people are like, we got Sanji and Bonnie and Frankie out here. Oimo and Kashi, they trying their best to keep Ethan Baron, Venus Juro in check, and he just, he can't be stopped. My bro hits that sense the living voices. Bro hit the hockey. Clears the whole fucking dome. Clears the whole egghead. Splits that shit, boy. Thank God Nami, actually no, I think that's the second slash. The first slash, he almost clipped Bonnie. Thank God Frankie came in the fucking clutch. Mr. Super Ow himself came in the clutch. Clutch play. Your bro deserves a trophy at the end of this arc. Like the end of a season. Like, my boy, he definitely stepped up. He stepped up. Right now, I feel like Frankie is putting in way more work than what Brook did in Whole Cake. This is Frankie's Whole Cake that Brook had. He is holding it down, bro. But yeah, we also found out that Bonnie can't sustain the distorted future for very long, so it's not just like an automatic thing, which kind of makes sense, but it's good to have this clarification, because Frankie was completely confused when she transformed back into a little girl. He's like, Nani? Anyway, Vegapunk cuts back again, lets us know that Joy Boy's defeat was how the voice century ended. Venus Juro's mad because he's like, Vegapunk, how you snitching, bro? You snitching, bro? He said there are too many life forms in that dome. Easy clean. The Seraphim is exposed. Now I don't know what's gonna happen. What's the deal with the Seraphim now? We got agents falling out the sky. The scars of what happened in this void century we've never healed from. Who's in control of the Seraphim? Stella's dead. Vegapunks are dying. They're getting clipped left and right. Stussy has no purpose. Kaku is watching confusingly, looking like he's having a change of heart or something. Something's happening. Because Kaku's an interesting character. He's not like Lucci, like a dark character like that. He really just does his job. But he seems like he does actually kind of have a kind heart a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to completely violate Kaku. We get to different shots of other parts of the world. We see the Revolutionary Army. We cut to Zoro's hometown. We're all over the place right now. So he lets us know, we all know travel between different islands and around this world is mad difficult and perilous. And everybody's like, yeah, duh, we all know that. You're telling us obvious shit. And he said, well, back then, the ancient world was... we're actually on top of the ancient world. It was swallowed up by the ocean. And we're now living atop the remnants. Continental fragments of land masses was what we used to have. It wasn't a whole bunch of little islands. It was a whole continent, which anybody could have... Respectfully, if you're a One Piece nerd like ourselves, and not just a casual viewer and watcher, or anybody, any YouTuber, anybody could have told you, yeah, we saw this coming. Like, this was once a big continent. Not that crazy, right? You know what I mean? Especially because Long Ring, Long Land. There's all type of things that could have led to this hint. But it's nice to have it confirmed, because the world a millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. People are confused. Nojiko don't give a fuck. We cut to Nami's village and like Nojiko's like, I'm gonna go check on the orchard. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like the what we are about to be clipped. He's telling us some shit right now. This is just so much. So he says the change in this world helps explain how a century of history could be censored because nobody knows it. Something nigh impossible. Sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. Everybody's like, 200? 200? This warship's are 60 meters tall. This mountain is X amount of Z tall. Some people don't believe it. Some people are like frantic. Your boy, old lady from fucking Kureha, she's over here like, ha, shit just keeps getting more interesting. Lady, you've been alive for so long, you might as well call it a day. I'm packing it up. 200 meters, higher than a mountain, will cause a flood. And they said, yo, this was a man-made calamity. This wasn't no weather shit. All that to say, yeah, your boy Emu is trying to drown every devil fruit user in the water so that anything that stands atop, which is basically the top of the red line, which was also, seems kind of man-made. Just saying. He only wants the people, celestial dragons, and people on top of the red line to be. He don't even want anything else in the world. He's like, I'm clipping everybody. 20 kingdoms? No, I'm the king of the world. Soon there will only be me and C, Emu, Umi, Wa'a. So, Vegapunk then goes in to be like, oh, how are you asking like how something like this could occur? Big News Morgan is freaking out because they're letting people know. He's saying all types of shit like, I know meteorology, I know geology, I know ecology, I know atmospheric science. This shit can't just happen in 100 years. There has to be tellings, there has to be lead-ups. You know, global warming and shit, right? This might be hard to accept. Goro say mad, different cuss though. Hot. Upset. Yeah, this was made by a weapon, and that same firepower is around now and is ready to be used again. It is an ancient weapon. That means that this great war is still going on. And it cuts to Emu in his little room, or their little room with their butterflies, staring into the screen. That's literally how I feel like Emu feels right now about Vegapunk. He's like, this nigga. Big mad. This chapter, whoo. Vegapunk, you are cooking. You are clipped already. You are already kaput. But you petty. You gotta love the pettiness. He got your boy Emu so mad. Vegapunk got Emu so mad that he basically put up and said, what is it, the braids? You don't want to work with me no more? Okay. I kind of got to give this chapter like a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, because there's great action moments. There's lore being dropped. This is a 10 out of 10. You can't really be mad, right? Okay, you know what? Bring it down. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Because the fact that the lore is being told while the fights are happening makes it good. The pacing is about to pick up. Oda is going to end One Piece. We are up, y'all. One Piece is up. We about to be on the Vegas Dome on June 10th. I don't know if y'all saw that. So if you're going to be in Vegas around June 10th or like June 12th or so, June 13th or something like that, or June 6th, I don't know. Look it up. Google it. Vegas Dome. One Piece. Special exhibit. Oda, you cooked. 9 out of 10 chapter. 9 out of 10. So, we'll end the stream here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Get notified for more content I put out. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on chapter 1115 of the One Piece Wa. We don't want to hear you say Joy Boy no more. We don't want to hear you say Joy no more. Clipped.